Welcome back to the Appalachia Daily Update. It's Saturday, December 20th, 2025, and today is one of those handle the basics now, so next week feels easier kind of days. There's literally a tax deadline that's literally today, and a couple of practical government notes so you don't end up driving to a locked door with a cup of coffee and the wrong kind of confidence. Weather first for the Murphy area. Today is sunny and pleasant with a high around the low 60s, and it gets cold tonight, down around the upper 20s. Sunday stays quiet and mostly cloudy with another high around the low 60s, and then the early week trend is warmer, especially by Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. If you've got outdoor plans, today is your do-it-now window, and Sunday is your wear layers and don't argue with the clouds day. And a big shout out to Big Head's Grub, because if you've been wondering where to find that I'm not messing around kind of food, you've got an answer. He's running it over at Buck Bald now, and the brewery menu is stacked. A smash burger made with 100% ground brisket, a Philly with peppers and onions, brisket nacho fries, plus fried chicken sandwiches. If you're headed that way, go hungry. And don't pretend you're just getting a small bite. Now, Union County, Georgia, and the deadline desk. Property taxes are due today, December 20th. If you're paying in person, Union County's reminder points folks to the tax office at the courthouse address in Blairsville. If you're paying online, do it early enough that you're not sweating a confirmation screen late tonight like it's the final boss of adulting. If you already paid and you're listening like, I'm ahead of you, congratulations. You are the person the rest of us are trying to become. While we're in Union County, here's the one meeting to circle. The Union County Commission has a called meeting on Monday, December 22nd at 5 p.m. with an agenda focused on adopting the fiscal year 2020-6 budget. Meetings like this can feel dry until you realize the budget is basically the community's to-do list with a price tag on it. It shapes what gets fixed first, what gets funded, and what has to wait, from basic services to longer-range projects. If you like to keep an eye on where the money's headed, this meeting is worth a look. Over in Fannin County, here's a schools update that's more community infrastructure than school announcement. Fannin County Schools posted an East Blast update this week focused on progress at the Fannin County High School Athletic Complex, and they're pointing folks to photos and project details online. East Blast is local education sales tax money, so it's one of the rare cases where you paid for it is literally true when you walk through the gates for a game or event. These updates are a quick way to see what's getting built, what's getting improved, and how projects move from idea to reality. Now, a planning note for Cherokee County, North Carolina. Cherokee County offices are listed as closed for Christmas observance on Wednesday, December 24th, Thursday, December 25th, and Friday, December 26th. So if you've got anything that requires walking in, signing something, paying something, getting something stamped, or asking a real human a real question, plan it for earlier in the week or plan it for the week after. This is your reminder to save yourself the classic, well, I drove all the way down here moment. All right, wildlife talk, and this is something to think about. The North Carolina Wildlife Resources Commission put out a reminder that it's illegal to keep deer as pets, and it's a bad idea to try to tame deer or hand feed them to make them comfortable around people. They point to multiple incidents this year where people or dogs were attacked, including an incident in Cherokee County where someone was hurt while working outside. The short version is this. When wildlife loses its fear of humans, it doesn't become friendly, it becomes unpredictable. Admire them from a distance, don't feed them, and keep dogs leashed in areas where deer are active. Now let's end on something festive and easy. Mountain Country Christmas in lights at the Georgia Mountain Fairgrounds runs through Christmas Eve, with gates generally open from 6 to 9. They note they're open every night from December 11th through December 24th. If you want the simplest possible plan, there's also a special drive-through night on Christmas Eve from 6 to 9, and they note that night is drive-through only. Admission that night is $20 per car, cash only, so if you're a no cash in the wallet person, handle that before you get to the gate. That's not a moral judgment, by the way, that's just modern life. Quick shout out to Wagner Works for hosting that cartoon and mimosa event this morning. That's the kind of creative, community-first fun that makes a Saturday feel like a Saturday. If you went, I hope you laughed, took a couple photos, and left a little more human than you showed up. That's your Appalachia Daily Update for today. If you heard something useful, send it to a friend who's about to walk into next week with a calendar full of errands and zero patience for surprises. Thanks for listening, and take care of your neighbors and they will take care of you.